next kind of or type of proportion is the inverse or indirect proportion. So from the word itself, inverse, it means the opposite. So what does it mean? If one quantity increases, the other one decreases. Or if one quantity decreases, the other one increases. For example, the more people working together, the fewer days to finish, or the lesser time you need to finish the job. Okay, another example also is the lesser you spend, the more savings you will have. Okay, so I have here an example. 10 men can build a house in 30 days. How many men are needed to do the same job at the same rate in 75 days? So in solving problem, we have to identify what are given first, right? So our given here are the number of men and the number of days. So we have 10 men and 30 days. Now what is asked in the problem? So how many men? So the number of men is unknown. So we put n. Okay, are needed to do the same job at the same rate in 75 days. So our new number of days is 75. So this is the original number. And this is the new number. Okay, now we're ready for the solution. Now, watch closely because this can be just a little tricky. So in writing the ratio, we'll have the number of men first. So we'll write the original, then the new number of men. So that will be our first ratio. So 10 is to n. Okay, for our second ratio, this is the tricky part. Okay, we will go the opposite direction. Okay, inverse man, no? Inverse. Okay, so in solving, we will do it, no? The second ratio, the opposite way. So we will start with a new number of days and then the original number of days. So our second ratio is 75 is to 30. Now you can solve this one using the column form. So just simply multiply the means and the extremes. No, but we are used to using the fraction form because it's also easier, no, to cross multiply if you use the fraction form. So we will just use the fraction form. But regardless what method you're going to use, you will end up with the same answer, no? So we'll have 10 over n is equal to 75 is to 30. Okay, then we'll cross multiply. So we'll have 75 times n or 75 n is equal to 10 times 30 or 30 times 10. So it doesn't matter kung kabali ang number. We'll get the same product. Okay, then we have 75 n, okay, is equal to, pila man ang 10 times 30. So that is 300. Okay, next we'll divide both sides by 75 so that we can, okay, cancel out 75. Ang n nalay mabilin. Ngano ma-cancel out man na siya? Because 75 divided by 75 is just equal to 1. 1 times n is just the same as n, right? So ato ra na siyang shortcut. Then we have 300 divided by 75 is 4. So our n is 4. Unsa gali niya tong n? This is the number of men, the new number of men. So our answer here is 4. So if you notice, when the number of men is more, no? Okay. The lesser the number of days required to finish the job. Whereas if there's a lesser number of men, the more days it is required to finish the job. That's why it's called inverse proportion.